Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. Man, it's tough. Ha! It's so tough. First world problems, real seriously. First world problems. They are gorgeous. Look at that. Okay, first things first. They are very beautiful. I'm a cartoon aesthetics guy. I've said it before. I'll say it again to anybody who talks to me about it. I prefer this. I think this is the greatest set of toys of all time. Not these two particularly, but like Masterpiece Transformers and third-party equivalent to me. Third-party equivalent to me are the greatest of all time. They are the best of engineering, the best of design, the best of thought process. Where they come from and where they went, where they're going, they're amazing. So, I think that this is clean. It's. I would give them a mark for this, saying this is real nice and clean. The inside of his leg here, the front of his leg. This is I've transformed this a lot of times, so this one doesn't like to peg in as a lot as well. But this is nice. This is nice. The feet are about equal to me. These are bigger, but they're not necessarily better. The thigh area, I prefer this actually. I know a lot of people prefer this kind of like angular thing. I don't really prefer that. I prefer the way that this looks. To me, it looks nice. Right here and there, we're very equal. This is smoother, and of course, it's newer. This is a little bit older. Cock piece is bigger on this and better detailed. This cock piece is kind of like an afterthought. It was like, oh, put some blue paint on it. So I give him that for his dick, he gets a point. But right here, I think this is just paint with 3-piece overlay. This is actually multiple pieces. So I'm not going to give them a point for this. Right here, I think aesthetically, the MP-44 is better. And the reason why is it is sleeker and more mature. This looks like Prime is like he skipped his diet. He didn't fast and he's a little chunky. Like this is Lou Ferrigno, and this is like more of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like he's very sculpted and he's still big, but he's not this big. You know, that's Lou Ferrigno. This is Hulk Prime, and this is very thin, mature Prime. I love and adore this ideology of the actual knees being separate. This, I like it. It looks good, but this is absolutely my favorite. If you're talking about it, let's be fair. The way that this knee articulates, the separation of that, is fantastic. Of course, I like the chrome. This is dirty, but I love the chrome on here. This chrome is okay. This chrome to me, in the way that the grill is inset in his chest, is better. Right here, we're absolutely equal because it's pretty much identical design. I like the arms on this better. They're sleeker and smaller. I don't need them to be so muscular. I do prefer the face on this one to this one. I do like the fact that the eyes are a separate piece in here. Yeah, I prefer the fact that the eyes are a separate piece, so that way if you're taking the face off behind that, that's an extra piece. It creates a separation, whereas these are just detail painted in, which is not bad. You know, it does look fantastic. It looks the part. And if you're not getting that close to it, you don't care. If you don't care about the engineering, this is cleaner. The top of his chest, they mimic each other a lot. Right here, just the 3-part breakup, they mimic each other, but they did a better, I want to say cleaner job of assembling this whole area right here. Gun for gun, I think that the fold up on this is real nice, but they're about equal. The big, this is like Galvi big hands, big huge hands on this guy. So I like his hands because they're articulated, but the feel of his hands is kind of shit. I hate his feet. I like posable feet, but the ball joint in here just lets me down, and it ain't going anywhere because the legs are, the bottom of his leg actually hold all of it secure, so it can't go anywhere. And there's no ratchets in there, whereas I love the ratchets on this thing. Like I said, this whole thing with all of its ratchets and all of its, I love that, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, this isn't bad. This isn't a slouch or anything. It's not terrible. It's just the ratchets. Peg that back together. The ratchets on it are good. They're a little light. You know, they're a little light. This is cool. You know, that's cool. I didn't put them all the way up. Let's be fair about it. Yeah. How deep is that? How deep is that? Let's see if I can go up any higher. That goes up higher too, yeah. See, that's a little weak right there. I think this thing is beautiful, but I think its plastics let it down. The quality of and this is weird for me to say this, but this is a KO of Takara's work, and it feels like the plastics on this are better quality than the Magic Square plastics. It really, really does. It really feels like the plastic quality on this is lesser than the plastic quality on that. And it is. I mean, they're not, this is supposed to be like a cheap alternative Prime that looks like G1 that you can put on your shelf. And it is, but it's also very, very cheap. I mean, even the price of it's cheap, yes, but it's like the plastics kind of make it, it looks good. It looks good. I haven't done the transformation yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to go through the transformation. I actually prefer, I like transforming this guy. I have never transformed him, so I'm going to try it. But overall, I think it looks good. You know, I hate his feet and I don't like his knees. I hate his feet and I don't like his knees. And his arms, he's chunky. He's a chunky Prime, and I still like him. I bought him. I like him. I said, I'm not getting rid of him. I'm keeping him. I don't buy things to sell them. I buy them to have them. And I think this thing is beautiful, but he's also like a stunt double to me. I think this, even though it's got panel breakup and it's not as clean, is more refined than this is. This is simplistic, you know? This is simple, and this is engineering wise, it's a Marvel masterpiece. There's certain things in here that a lot of people, I've watched their reviews, they overlook. There's a small part of gearing in this chest that expands when you turn this into a truck. You don't even notice it. And then there's it's not even an automorph, but it's like when you turn these pieces down here to get the wheels to come out, there's other pieces that have to move with it. So it's almost like an automorph. They accomplished that goal better on Starscream, but they didn't accomplish it where people could recognize it on this. But the engineering on this thing is phenomenal. Like, it really does do a lot, especially the KO. Like, I don't have any of that weird wobbly shit. I ain't got none of that. Like, if you hold right there, look, I don't have wobbly hips like on I've seen people with the actual official with wobbly fucking legs, and I don't like that shit at all. So that's what swayed me away from even thinking about that shit. I said, just on observation, this is before we go into like all the tit for tat, I prefer this. It's heavier, it feels solid for its heft than this, but this is simplistic and it is clean. So aesthetically, they both hit the bar. They both make it, you know?